along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Now it's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. It's a turnover on down. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Sidney Brown there on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now, Shedeur. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
63.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns are going to take possession.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Ford. Down at the 21. A gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught by Ford. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be marched down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. It is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. 4. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize. And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to...
And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Lekker.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodies his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Hurts will try it again. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big play there on the scramble. 38 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Sanders will throw it. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Backs to the open man, it's Tillman. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw again is Sanders. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath. But they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Sanders. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. With the extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece to score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
so here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and inches.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Now, Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Sanders going to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake, and anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Here's Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
Open this drive on the ground with 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Bronco 80. Come on, come on.
Sanders now off the bootleg. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really...
This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We'll get that out wide to 4. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Shedeur. This pass caught by Judy. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he's in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right the 25-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
And the Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle, complete to Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts again. Open man downfield is Smith. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately?
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Ready, go.
As Shedeur on first down. Left side, he's got the Njoku. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. Still going. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
Ready, let go.
Throwing again is Sanders. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
On the shake.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd
Go.
and 4.
Ready.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run straight ahead to Barkley. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Here's Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 28. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Now, Hurts. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it.
Saquon Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Chapel, let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. That is caught right side. That's Hammond. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with 4. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Ready, break. Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Run here right side, and it's 4. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devin Bush there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Now Barkley. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
The second down throw is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run. It's Barkley. Yeah! Saquon Barkley! And he's got another one! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ground, this is Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line.
It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. 1st down and more inside the 25. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
That's the score. Eagles 42.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7. Again, it's Ford. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 8.
They'll run once more with 4. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Ready, go.
They give it, and it's 4. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Tillman,
line.
the man in motion.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
They'll go back to Ford on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Alert. Alert. Down.
Pistol give. Here's Ford. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
Hold ready.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Stop. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Sanders to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Browns first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
42. Browns 35.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side and taken in by Smith. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tax 2 more onto their lead.
Browns 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rago play action now with Sanders. Campbell in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Well, here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here.
Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be third down. Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Robbie Hickman. And the Browns are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.